Hello friends, and welcome back to Special Delivery. Today we're hearing from our COO, Marty Spurgeon. We just celebrated Mother's Day in May, and Marty certainly knows a lot about being a mom. She's a mom to many, and she's a mom that wears many hats. We're happy to have you today, Marty.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I love being a mom. I have 6 children. 4 of our children were homemade and 2 of them were handpicked through the gift of adoption. We are truly blessed. We also now have 4 grandchildren.
Okay.
And they are a huge blessing to our family.
Love it. My mom always says it's more fun to be a grandma than it even was to be a mom.
I agree.
So Marty, how did you get involved with Piedmont Women's Center? I know you've been here for a while, and can you tell us a little bit about how you started and the different roles in which you've served?
I love telling about how God brought me to PwC. I came here in 2018 as a volunteer in our support services department. And then in 2020, I became the director of child loss support. While I was in that role, I oversaw our child loss to abortion Bible study groups. And then I wrote our miscarriage and our infant loss Bible studies. I love that God has given me the privilege to walk alongside other women who are grieving a child loss and provide them a pathway of hope through Christ. Having gone through the pain of multiple miscarriages and then the death of our daughter, Alyssa Hope in 97 to SIDS, I have grieved deeply, but I've also found comfort that only Christ can bring from deep heartache. In 2023, I assumed the role of COO, so I now oversee the day-to-day operations of PwC. I love that I get to work alongside women who are committed and dedicated to helping other women in our community. The one thing I love the most about my job here at PwC is the commitment we have to sharing the gospel with the world and also living in the gospel in a world that desperately needs to see hope. What a privilege it is to work here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. You know, I tell everybody Piedmont Women's Center is such a special place, and I'm thankful for the people that God brings our way. Now, if you were talking to present or future moms that were seeing this video right now today, what encouragement would you give these ladies as they walk that road of motherhood? And probably most importantly, what has the Lord taught you about motherhood, and how has your time here at PwC shaped that?
I guess one of the biggest things I would say to being a mom is that it is the hardest thing that you will ever do.
The hardest.
But it also brings the greatest blessings that you'll ever receive.
For sure.
And it's one of the greatest ways to see just how deeply we need Christ as moms. Oh, how being a mom has taught me just how sinful my heart is and how wrong my motives can be. But what an encouragement it is to me to know that my kids need to see my failures just as much as they need to see my successes. Actually, I think they need to see our failures more.
You're right.
Because our kids are constantly learning from our example. And it can be difficult to know that oftentimes the example that they're seeing is not optimal. But that's the beauty of grace. God doesn't call us to be perfect moms. Or have our acts all together, nor is that even possible. But He calls us to depend on Him, and motherhood allows us many opportunities to depend on Him. Our kids need to see us succeed, but they also need to see us fail, and humbly ask God and others to forgive us and move forward in grace. My kids were all older when I came to work at PwC, so a lot's happened to me as a mom before that and since I started working here. But I love looking at our clients and seeing them as I was when I was young and struggling as a mom. It's helped me to see how young I was taking those pregnancy tests, scheduling my ultrasounds, and how much I needed support. And then also how hurting I was, grieving after our Allie died, and how I needed people to support me in life. So to realize the awesome privilege it is to sit across from a young woman and know that I get to encourage her just like I needed the encouragement as a young mom. Life's come full circle.
Absolutely.
And I love being able to be here and to make a difference in the lives of young women who are needing hope.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, thank you, Marty, and thank you, moms. You know, we're grateful for you. I'm grateful for my mom. Shout out to her. We are reminded this month as women of the integral part that we play in God's plan for life and motherhood. And we want to say thank you to all the moms out there and all the people who came to make the Born to Run 5K such a booming success. Our participants, our volunteers, they made it possible. And it was such a fun time for such a worthy cause. Guys, go ahead and make plans to join us on September 17th at North Hills Church at 7:30 p.m. for our annual Night for Life event. You definitely don't want to miss hearing the story of Mr. Stephen Holland. Thank you for your continued support, and as always, thank you for choosing life and changing lives.